Hey boxing fans, welcome to another edition of Boxing for Real. I'm your host on Omega. I have Truth with me. We're doing a mailbag, playing another round to beat the clock, so let's go. Okay, this question comes from Chris Smith from Texas, not the boxer, someone else. Okay, anyhow,
he watched the show.
I respect and appreciate the fact that you guys are true and knowledgeable boxing fans and that you put on a great segment. It's good for the sport. Keep up the good work. One qualm I have with your opinion is how you're so high on Allan Green. The guy's one fight away from being seriously exposed. Maybe. I don't think so. Anyhow, the 168-pound division is very loaded internationally. Green is barely in the top 10. Okay, and you say Lucian Bute, Librado, Andrade, and Carl Frock would all beat Allan Green. I disagree.
Yeah.
With all of them.
Yes, Frock is very overrated. Nothing
Frock,
special at all.
Who does Frock fall?
Nobody.
Who the frock has he fought?
Yeah, and Andrade, I've seen him once. He did have a first-round knockout, but not...
The only reason you could even say him is because he's had a few more fights than Green, like 6 more fights.
And he's not impressive at all.
And he hasn't really fought that many great people either. None of these guys
Green
have
has fought the much better competition.
I mean, even... I don't know about that. Pretty equal competition, really, but still, I mean... Look at the matches themselves. Green is just better. And then this Lucian Bute, this guy is good. This guy actually is good, and he's the only one on the list that I would give any chance whatsoever against Green out of these 3. And I still think Green would beat him.
Yes, I'd pick Green by knockout against all those guys. Bute I never have seen, but...
I've seen some fights of his and seen a lot of highlights. He has looked impressive. But still, I got to go with Green.
Yeah, definitely. Green just has everything you would want in a top fighter. So I mean, he's just got all the tools. So he's going to be a champ, definitely.
Yes, he got knocked down by
Donnie McCrary. Yeah,
and Bute did knock McCrary out in 4 rounds
before Green fought
and beat him quicker, which that was very impressive. But
yeah.
Still, overall, I just liked Allan Green. I mean, he knocked out Codrington in 1 round.
18 seconds.
In just a few seconds. I mean, come on.
We picked Codrington, definitely.
Absolutely. And unbelievable to knock anyone out that fast, really.
Definitely. Definitely an up-and-coming fighter like that.
Like that, which they truthfully shouldn't have been fighting.
No, but we didn't think it would matter.
Nope.
So we were all for it.
Anyhow, thank you, Chris Smith from Texas. And okay, this next question comes from Daniel Porcerelli. We're going to run through this really quickly. Predict the rest of Floyd Mayweather's career. Who does he fight, and what would the outcomes be? How much longer does he fight, etc. Okay. Who does he fight? I think he definitely...
De La Hoya is fighting.
I think he'll beat him.
Yeah, by decision. That's what I'm picking.
Just depends on Mosley. I think, first off, he has to get by De La Hoya before anything else happens. I think overall he'll fight. At this point in time, I'd say he'd fight Mosley.
Yeah.
I think he'll fight him.
Unless he retires after the De La Hoya fight, hope that doesn't stick. Hope he's not serious about that.
I think
or hope he changes his mind at least.
He'll fight one of these up-and-coming welterweights before
Paul Williams.
moving on. I think he might fight like Winky Wright. I think he might actually fight Wright or Spinks or someone else.
Possibly. He's going to be at 154 now with the De La Hoya fight, so Mosley's there. Vargas would be a possibility.
Vargas, yeah, possibility. I don't really overall see that happening.
No point in it, really.
I kind of hope it doesn't happen, but right now, 154 and
well, he's at
147.
160 now, but
he could easily come back down for that fight.
Of course.
Pretty
he
sure
would. He would, yeah, definitely.
But overall, Mayweather.
If his career keeps going, I expect all these fights to be made that we want to see eventually. But
in almost every single one of them, I'd pick Mayweather.
Oh yeah, well I'd pick him in every single one of them actually.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'm trying to think of someone.
Winky Wright would be
154 down that would beat him.
Winky Wright would be the closest to a pick'em fight you could get, probably.
My hope would, of course, be a Zab Judah rematch,
Yeah.
which Judah wins.
We're going to pick Judah if it happens. So
I'm picking him to go in there with the right game plan.
yeah, and
This
stick
time.
with it the whole time. This
Absolutely.
time. Mayweather adjusted in their first fight, unfortunately. But
Which Judah didn't
Judah-
adjust any.
no, Judah had a great start, but then it all blew up.
And there's a great thing he could do, which would be perfect for his southpaw style.
Yeah.
A couple great things he could do: use the feints against Mayweather.
Yeah, definitely.
And when Mayweather's leaning back on the ropes, just come over with it straight, lean in, straight right.
I really don't see a defense for those feints that he uses, like Tyson used to when he goes back and forth. I really don't see how anybody could really calculate where he's going to be and where he's going to be throwing a punch from once he does that. So that's really a great move to use for him. So hopefully he does it in the rest of his fights.
And just a right uppercut.
Yeah, of course.
Um,
That was nowhere to be found.
Where was it?
Yeah.
And anyhow, where this was more about Mayweather. And when it's all said and done, is he going to be top 10, even top 5 fighter of all time? Could be. I think top 10
Top 10, definitely.
is a definite.
Yeah.
Almost would have to be in
Well,
the top 10.
if he beats De La Hoya and Mosley, then that pretty much guarantees that right there.
And then
So,
top 5, very possible as well.
If he beats all the rest of the guys, then definitely top 5, probably best of all time, probably.
That's something.
Depends
time
on
will
how he
tell.
beats. Depends on how he beats them, of course. Also,
How he beats them and who he
Who he
beats,
beats.
who he actually fights,
and when he fights them.
when he fights them.
So that's all to be determined.
Yeah, that's kind of hard to pick. Do I think he'll go down as a top 10? I definitely think he'll go down top 20 easy.
Yeah.
And yeah, top 10 too, I would have to say.
Yeah.
Anyhow, that's going to be this mailbag right now. Thanks for watching.